Center. Jackie, I was supposed to get a new pet. I was dropping hints for a puppy. Didn't happen.
Didn't happen?
Well, here's an 8 out of 10.
4 was not that great.
Well, here's a 2025. That'll be the year.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers
How's the weather looking out there?
Yeah, I mean, out there right now, I would rate it a 6 out of 10 too. I mean, we're talking about visibility issues for some of us, and we're also talking about those temperatures nearly seasonable as we start off this morning. Let's talk about visibility though. Some of those issues are back out towards Woodstock, where we're down about a mile of visibility, 4 miles back over towards Luray. Seeing a little bit of that patchy fog, especially for Hagerstown. We're just slightly reduced. Now we're down to 9 miles of visibility. Temperatures right now, 20s and 30s across the map, upper 30s though in DC. Just above the freezing mark in Manassas, a couple of degrees above that in Frederick, and up and down the I-81 corridor into those 20s, to low to mid 30s. High pressure, it is with us. That's keeping us dry and quiet yet again today. This is our last day of that quiet weather, considering we're tracking that system down towards our south and west. All that moisture, that's going to be building into our area as we look ahead towards tomorrow. And then not only that, we're also tracking that wet weather out there on Sunday too. Now, if you're traveling across the country today, there is that system that's going to be impacting parts of the Pacific Northwest and even parts of California too, so heads up. And then also some wintry weather for Montana and even down over across the Rockies. But back here locally, we're talking about rain chances, and those are likely as we look ahead towards Saturday and Sunday, both weekend days. For the final weekend of 2024, you will need the rain gear. As we look ahead towards Monday, there could be that lingering shower early in the morning before eventually that will slide out. And then Tuesday, there is that chance. Yeah, the last day of 2024, we're looking at that chance developing later on in the day. And yeah, we could even see a few of those lingering showers even as we bring in the new year into early Wednesday. So that's something that we're keeping a close eye on too in terms of planning it out to make sure that you know if you need the rain gear or not for your New Year's Eve plans. Planning out the rest of your day today though, no need for it. We're going to be tracking those temperatures eventually climb back into those middle 40s later on this afternoon. Now let's look ahead towards when our rain will move in. It's likely early Saturday morning. We have that rain to start. Then we do see some dry times in between a couple of those showers. We look ahead towards later on in the day on Saturday, but overall still remaining overcast out there in between that wet weather. Then as we get towards Sunday morning, looks like DC dry in the morning, but back out towards the west. That's where some of the heaviest of that rainfall will be. And that rain will push through across the area through the afternoon ahead of that cold front for eventually that will slide off towards the east. And like I mentioned, there could still be that lingering shower early on Monday. How much rain are we talking about? Could at least be around an inch or an inch and a half or a little bit more than that. Really dependent on location, again, through our weekend. So it looks like the heaviest of that rainfall, though, will likely back out towards our western areas where we do see that set up into early Sunday morning with some of that heavier rain. So like I mentioned, could be seeing up to 1.5 inches of rainfall with this weekend's system. Here's to be the rest of that 7-day outlook. Not only are we tracking the wet weather, but at least we're tracking the warm up with it too. We're talking lower 50s out there Saturday, lower 60s on Sunday, just shy of 60 though on Monday. We're back in the upper 50s for the final day of 2024, and we're into those lower 50s as we start off that new year before we fall back into those lower 40s next Thursday.
All right, Jackie.